How's it, fellow adventurers? I'm Steph, and welcome back to the Big Ambitions Rag to Riches Extreme Challenge. Last time, John brewed up caffeine and chaos, open brewing happiness right behind us, our neon 80s pop art coffee shop, and making our boldest move yet by buying out one of Ingrid's web development companies, officially stepping on the toes of Jessica Corp, under Black Lotus Corporation. Today, we're going further. We'll push the empire one last time, trying to buy out one of Jessica's buildings and see how far ambition can climb before it catches up to us. But something's been off in the city lately. Deliveries delayed, unfamiliar cars near HQ, strange messages from anonymous sources. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's not. Our 80s pop art cafe is open and buzzing, literally. Customers are pouring in, donuts are flying off shelves, and caffeine levels across the city are dangerously high. Profits are climbing, but so are the costs. We're burning through coffee beans faster than the nightclub burns through beer. Still, for now, it's a vibe. Brewing happiness is running smoothly, maybe too smoothly. We had an issue with pricing. As I checked all of these pricing for croissants, it was like $7. Soda was the same. Ice cream, we can stay the same. We can check 15. Yeah, see, it's so we make it 14.50. Cupcakes was very high. As I came in here, I saw people complaining about all the prices. And yeah, I understand why. It was like $4 for a cup of coffee and that. Ice cream I just introduced. We will be delivering with logistics tomorrow morning, 2,500, and then we will see how that sells. We are getting a cup of coffee, a croissant, a donut, and a cupcake from our own business so that we can do a good taste test and ensure that quality meets our expectations. The staff is a bit slow, but at least everybody is getting their stuff. Let us first drink our coffee and then do a croissant, donut, and we don't even have space for a cupcake. So we will go out and donate it to this person that looks like she's eating an ice cream. Remember Ingrid? She's officially our new rival after we bought her web development company, now officially rebranded as Linked Happiness. All the people have their uniforms. Programmers just get office uniforms. And then we just go and we pop in. I think it was like this. Can't remember. Yeah, probably like that. Yeah, there we go. Now that it is renamed, let us quickly update the office flooring and walls to match our empire's colors. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we are going to make it nice white wood as we usually do, or we can make it like, let's make the front into the marble and the back just white wood, and the walls I don't want it to be this baby blue. Let's make it that nice wood there, as well as white brick all around here at the back. And what will we do in the front? Maybe just light gray to match that. Or we can just go and do it like this. Yeah, a bit more just in it. Then these colors, we are not going to have it. There we go. I want to make it pink just to bring in the pink from the whole universe. And the bathrooms can stay the same because it's quite chilled. There we go. The web development company, Linked Happiness, is now according to Happiness Empire brand. And that's going to cost us $12,085. Apply. Perfect. The team's coding, designing, and quietly whispering about the day John decided to poke the corporate bear. Because when you buy from a member of Black Lotus, you're not just taking a business, you're taking a risk. The whispers are getting louder. Word is, Jessica Corp knows. Let's start our night routine just with a good poop, shower, brush teeth, And yeah, a good hour shower because John needs to wash away all his pain and fears and wash your hands off the shower, which is weird. And then we can just have an hour of treadmill just to keep that happiness up. Now John can go and have a good night's rest, wake up at 6 a.m. Day 200 summary, $476,000. Damn, that's good. Let's go and have breakfast before John starves. We need to buy more food here as well. Damn. Great stuff. Another pee in the morning. 10-minute pee. And then it's 4.9 million. Let's quickly check. Rivals. Jessica and Ingrid is falling behind, where this chap Thierry, Lauren Morier, whatever, is as third. Ingrid has fallen, and she has where she's an active rival and price reduction of all of those things because okay, that's why the prices dropped for our coffee shop because she dropped all of her stuff. Because she's trying to get our coffee shop to lose. Ingrid, you're in a bad spot. Then, supermarket from Jessica. Quick one shop will be bought out for 4.75 million. Still not. Damn. Let's check 4.9 million. Still not. Damn. Jessica, we are still coming for your empire. After a day of running around, looking at all our companies, everything looks good. As you can see right here, we are making 378 from businesses and our expenses isn't that bad. Layered happiness at 60,000. Smelling happiness at 6,000, one of our first businesses. Brewing happiness is losing a whole lot of money because we lost customers because Ingrid dropped her prices like crazy. Managing happiness, that's just staff. Clicking happiness at $88,000. Crafting happiness at $34,400. Linked happiness at $2,000, not a lot of money. Sending happiness at $21,000. Gilded happiness at 38,800, narrating happiness at 17, almost 18,000, stocking happiness, which just employees, permanent happiness at $47,000, and manufacturing joy is just employees. And then private residence is our penthouse currently, $461. That's not bad at all. It is 8 o'clock, I think. An hour gaming. Let's just do 1 hour of gaming and then we can have another night's rest and hope we can take over Jessica tomorrow. Day 201 summary, $555,000. It is Saturday and now we've got 5.5 million. We don't have any more investments and stuff. So that means, Jessica, for your supermarket, can I pop down 5 million? Nope. Damn, Jessica. You're not being helpful here. Another day, another dollar. Let's quickly have a look. Brewing Happiness is making a whopping $700. $700, yeah. Because all our prices is terrible. Because Ingrid dropped her prices like crazy. Brewing Happiness, donuts, coffee. And the funny thing is we made 13,000 of it before Ingrid dropped her prices. And now we're just making almost 6,000. That's terrible. But yeah, another day has gone. Let's wake up at 5 o'clock. Day 202 summary, $553,000. Let's have a look and see that Brewing Happiness has gone up to $1,136 a day. Clicking Happiness at a whopping $105,000. Fantastic. Crafting Happiness is closed on weekends. That is why we are losing money on that. Is the bank open? I would like to invest a whole lot of money into the bank before we can... You just want extra stuff. Nah. before we get that penalty tomorrow. They are open from 10 to 2. Okay, cool. Let us, oopsie-doopsie, have breakfast, and then we will call the bank at 10 a.m. so that we can have a good talk to them and invest all our money in our account currently so that we don't get that penalty. Oh, damn, 6 million is fantastic. Contact, bank, call, new investment in medium, low. Let's go there. And we've got 6 million. We need, let's go 5.7, no, yeah, let's go 5.5. We will get more money in so that we can ensure that we can buy our stock, our stock tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So that's all good. Let's confirm that. We've got 300,000 in our bank, which is perfect. And all of this will cost us not too bad. That's not a lot. $122,000, almost 123 by Bluestone. Jet cargo at 445,000, almost 46,000, and 75,000 from United Ocean. That is accumulative to quick maths at $700,000 plus minus 600,000. Yeah, that and that is 55 plus that is 75,000, 175 plus that's $650,000. Damn. Okay, cool. Let's have a day in the park. Yeah, let's have a day in the park. That is right across over that side. And then we will see how it goes on Monday. Because I don't think Jessica is going to want 6 million for her supermarket. We need to buy her out. We've got no choice. The rivalry is there, so we need to organize and get away with one of her businesses. John just sitting in the park, pondering life. Just make sure that all is good in the hood and hoping that his empire is all good as well. Let's go back to home as it is 8 p.m. Day 203 summary, $555,000. Robert, what do you have to say? Cup of coffee, incomplete delivery, not enough inventory, add stocking happiness to deliver the following. Yeah, it's going to be delivered at 8 o'clock, Robert, so please calm down. Once 8 o'clock hits and we've bought everything we have to, then we will just go and check. Oh my word, I hope that this is enough. And then we did not get a penalty. Awesome sauce. Let's just wait for 8 o'clock and then we'll see how things go. 4 shipments have been made and we've got $112,000 left. That's not bad at all. Let's have our investment. We didn't really get much from it. We got $2,000. That's not a lot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it another day so that it grows another 0.04%, and then we'll see how it goes. So John needs to go to the loo and he's just going to spend his day in the flat because he is very worried to go out because of Jessica being a pain in the bum. A day in the flat made him really tired. He's almost passed out. So another 8 hours, 6 o'clock, and on day 204 summary, $457,000. That's not bad. Now, there we go. 0.07, almost 8%. We made not a lot of money. Okay, that's payout of, we've got $6.3 million. So, it's time to make one final offer. One more bold strike against Jessica herself. We've got the cash, over $6 million in the bank, and an empire worth 10 times that. Jessica's supermarket in Hell's Kitchen. Prime real estate, insane traffic, perfect for expansion. Her supermarket has dropped to her cheapest one. It was always the Busty Goat coffee shop. Now it is Quick One Shop. And it has gone down. We sent the offer of 6 million. There we go. She rejected a lot before this. We raised it and she rejected it again. We got the supermarket and Jessica's silence got heavier until we received this one message that chills even John's ego. The message says, "You're playing in my city now. Stop while you still can." John, of course, laughs it off because in his mind, that means he's winning. Day 205. The happiness empire stands at its peak. 13 thriving businesses. Over 2.6 million in weekly income. A factory running full throttle. Salons, cafes, design offices, and nightclubs printing profit. Here is the supermarket we just bought. I can see why it's not doing well. It's almost out of stock everywhere. That means we need to update this very quickly. Nice interior of just the floors, and the walls will go as everything else in our empire. We will just make it like that with the wood and white brick all around. There we go. As well as that is good. Let us just make the lock floors there. And the bathroom is perfect. Fantastic. That's going to cost us $37,860. Cool. And now it already starts looking better. We need to start getting stock in here, as well as need to start importing some stock like bags of tomatoes, bags of pears, bags of lettuce, and carrots, and frozen food, and soda. Doesn't look like there's any stock in the back room either. This means that we will have to get another purchasing agent because the 4 contracts we have with importers doesn't do anything with fruit and vegetables and stuff like that. Once we have that, we can add it to our logistics as a new destination and just make it quick one shop. And then we'll add all of this as soon as we can. Let's do soda of 1,000 and ice cream of 1,000. Then bags of tomatoes and bags of everything pretty much we will start getting in as well. We will get all of those bags of everything in this wholesale store, or we can import it. But let's check out the prices here. Let's go and talk to the manager and see how things are. Let's start a contract for Quick One Shop. There you are. Accept, open in biz. And now you will see that we can start getting things, but this is just from a wholesaler. Wholesalers are a whole lot more expensive, but it's a good thing to start here just to get the first food in because we have to wait till Monday for everything. So let us go fresh fruit of 1,000. And we are going to do that with everything. We've got paper bags, bags of apples, bags of tomatoes, frozen food, and bags of pears. Okay, cool beans. Ice cream we've got, soda we've got. Cool. Let's just do a once-off order. It will only be done on, let's do a urgent. It's gonna a 20% surplus. That's fine. That's $7,500 just to get everything in, while our headhunters are hunting for another purchasing agent. There are desks open in our HQ, so that's not a problem. You are looking for executive office desk. That's not going to happen right now. You will be fine. And you are computer monitor. Not going to happen right now. You can wait for that. So once we have the new purchasing agent, we will pop it in over here and we will make a contract with Seaside International Importers. That will then be a talk to the manager. And once we have an available purchasing agent, we can organize this. But now we have them in our contacts right here. Once we have the purchasing agent, we can call them and set up the contract. Fan-frickin-tastic. having a shower, and then we're gonna have dinner, and then another night's rest. I had to buy some food as well at Elgato, and I just took the subway back. So not bad at all. We will be waking up 20 past 5. Day 205 summary, $403,000. So it's day 206. The happiness empire is standing very well. John walks through his penthouse the morning, looking over the skyline he helped build. Every neon light below represents a victory. Every rival defeated, a trophy. And somewhere in the dark, someone else is watching those same lights, planning their next move.
I had my mole visit your silly little business. Sweet prices. Must be turning a nice profit, right? Imagine where your customers will go when they hear about my prices. Bye, sugar.
Why are you saying bye like that? Let's quickly have a look at our... There we go. Prices, as you will see, we are still good. Yeah, inside is all good. And then let's look at linked happiness. That's good. Brewing happiness is there. Prices are 100%. Okay, so everybody's happy with all of this again. Okay, awesome sauce. Is Ingrid? Yeah, her prices is all good now. So let's go back to brewing happiness and increase our prices back to where it should be at $5. $3.50. Ice cream is $12.25. Cupcakes at $4. Donuts at $2.75. And coffee at $3. Paper bags we still don't charge for, which is sad. One shop, quickie, you have a problem with soon runs out of frozen food. Yes, because we don't have enough storage in the back room to actually get stuff going. As you can see, we couldn't store all the bags of pears, couldn't store all the whatever, everything. Please make sure we have available storage shelves for the next delivery. Cool beans, we will do that. But first of all, let's have a lunch. There we go. And then just spend the day, well, not the day, just go through all of this, do the normal shower, do the poop, and do a good hour exercise. Perfect. 5:30. The happiness empire reached the top. But in business and in New York, the higher you climb, the longer the fall. Tonight, John leaves his penthouse one last time. A car he doesn't recognize waits by the curb. Black, polished, marked only by the Lotus emblem. Two men step out. There's no struggle, no chaos, just silence and the distant hum of traffic. The city lights flicker. The car drives off. Only a phone and a folder remains on the street, glowing faintly under the neon sign of the Happiness HQ. Ambition built an empire. Pride painted its walls. And every empire casts a shadow. And tonight, the shadow came calling. This is the end of John Jackson's story, for now. Next time, a new name rises in New York. A woman searching for answers, chasing the truth behind the disappearance of her father, and the empire that once promised happiness. Stay ambitious, stay curious. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to get notified for Season 2 when the game fully releases at 1.0. And remember, the lights never really go out in this city. Goodbye.